Welcome back to the Beer Necessities, and today we're trading city streets for Swiss peaks as we roll into Lauterbrunnen, the Valley of Waterfalls, to visit a tiny family-run gem, Staubbach Bier. So grab your glass, buckle up, and let's taste Switzerland, one waterfall at a time. I am in the Swiss Alps. In particular, I am in the stunning Lauterbrunnen. This place is famed for the mountains. You've got the Eiger, Monch, I think you call it, and it's famed for just waterfalls everywhere. And in the village itself, the biggest tourist attraction there is the Staubbach waterfall. Look at this place. Absolutely wonderful. But here, up this path here, this lovely Alpine residence is the only brewery in Lauterbrunnen, and that is Staubbach Bier. And that's obviously named after the waterfall. Family operation, really small scale, been going a handful of years. I don't think this is the only place you can buy it from. This is the only place you can buy it from. There's no restaurant there. You have to go and knock on the door, and you can buy some of the beers there. I think it's generally recommended you make an appointment because they're not making it on large scale, but I'm keen to go and have a quick look inside if possible, see what the operation looks like, and get a couple of beers to take away. Be nice to obviously drink in there, but that's not going to be possible. But yes, here we go. Look at this. So Staubbach Bier, another brewery in the Alps, the Swiss Alps. Let's go up and have a look. Let's go and have a look. Oh, look at this.
Very small.
Very small, but so mash tun. Mash.
Oh, and here is this is beer inside.
Yeah. Is this where you ferment? Yeah. Oh yes. Yeah. Fermenting here. So mash, boil, ferment. Yeah. Wow. How many years has this been here?
Oh, this is.
Can I put my?
This is for 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah.
And how many liters are you making?
In a year.
Per year, yeah.
That's not that's my son.
Oh, it's your son, is it?
My son. There is not here.
Oh, right.
In Grindelwald.
Grindelwald. I'm going there tomorrow.
This is the house from.
For your house, yeah. So what beers are we making that I can try, that I can take? These ones here, yeah.
I've made this beer, yeah.
6 bottles. So we've got Chilbi IPA, Himbeeri.
The Chilbi beer is this beer we have all day. This is a good beer and
right.
das ist spezial, das ist ein bisschen
spezial, ja.
Und Himbeer ist from the fruit.
The fruit, yes. Himbeer, yeah, be raspberry. Yeah, okay, I think maybe I'll check that out.
But this is the beer what not very strong is. They have not. No, that's not in it.
Do you do Helles? Helles at all? Helles, yeah.
Yeah, this is all beer is not.
Yeah, Helles. Cherry. So IPA, chocolate cherry stout, nice. Himbeeri, Chilbi.
Chilbi, yeah. This and this is good. We have bottles on. We have also in this one.
Yeah.
And the moment is the machine from this is broken.
Oh, okay, I understand. Yeah.
And there is this is a
wow.
Beer here. Arve. This is from the wood, from the mountains.
Wood.
Yeah. From the.
Yeah. And you do a Belgian dark strong ale as well. Incredible. Ah, so you must hold parties here, yeah? Yeah.
No, not here.
No. Okay, well, I will try 2 of those.
Yep.
2 of those.
Yep.
And I'll try the Chilbi, yes? Chilbi, sorry,
yeah.
Chilbi.
That's it.
Wonderful.
And this.
Go on, I'll take one. Yeah, I'll take one of those as well, yeah.
Moment.
Sorry.
This is... What's this? This is...
Ah, yes, so it's the wood. God, it smells like a hamster's cage, yeah. So they're using wood fine wood chippings, yeah.
Again, it's a beer, and then have this here
Yep.
in the back.
Yep.
On the inside, then it's more days than the back out.
And back out, yeah.
In the bottles. Yeah.
Perfect, yeah. So it's almost like dry hopping with wood.
My English is not good.
No, your English is better than my German. Yeah.
My son
Vowels.
My son have.
Yeah.
Where is all this?
Yeah.
My English is not good. The people. Ah, this.
Yeah. Well, that'll be interesting. That will be interesting. So, fantastic.
Okay.
Right. Fantastic.
You will not want this one?
Yeah. Go. I'll take one. I'll take one. Yes.
Then 2 Chilbi or 1 Arve, 1 Chilbi.
Yeah.
It's okay. And
Yes.
this 2.
Yeah.
This 2.
No, that's yeah. That'll be okay.
This is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I need one more.
More.
Which one? You decide.
Oh.
Which is the best?
This is very good.
Go on then.
This and the Chilbi.
Chilbi.
Chilbi, yeah.
Let's do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, that was short, sweet and nice, but managed to get myself a few takeaways from a very random and charming tiny little brewery here in Lauterbrunnen. The only brewery in Lauterbrunnen. No restaurant there, shame, but obviously really small scale. But another one where I'm just gonna have to try them when I get home. But hey, anyway, let's get out of this peeing rain and see if I can find some more breweries out in these Swiss Alps. Cheers. Before I head home to sample these beers, might as well take in a few local waterfalls, and in particular Trümmelbach. It's one of the most impressive natural sights in Lauterbrunnen. The falls channel meltwater from the Eiger, Munch and Jungfrau glaciers up to 20,000 litres per second, thundering through a narrow gorge carved into the rock. Pretty impressive stuff. In my Zunfthaus here in North Wales, and it's time to get stuck into the beers that I got from Staubbach Bier Brewery in Lauterbrunnen in Switzerland, up in the Alps. Now, I've been to Lauterbrunnen 11 years ago, and I recently went back, and the first time I went, I don't even know if actually this place existed back then, but Staubbach Bier. Staubbach is the main waterfall. There's loads of waterfalls in that region, hundreds. But Staubbach is the main waterfall. And Staubbach Bier, again, a tiny little brewery, somebody's house. And I was really charmed by it. The brewery owner, quite camera shy, which is cool, absolutely fine. But he was very welcoming, more than happy to show me around his brewery, which I was grateful for. And there's no area to drink there, you have to take it away. So I brought it back here to Colwyn Bay in North Wales. So I've got there Chilbi, not Chilbi, Chilbi, which is, Chilbi is the Swiss German word for a fair or festival. We've got there Arve beer, and as you saw in the video, he showed us the wood shavings for that. Now, as just done in another episode up in the Swiss Alps, we had an Arve beer from another brewery in Switzerland called Semboy. Now, Arve is, and I hope you pronounce it Arve, A-R-V-E. It is a beer made with wood from Swiss pine in the Alps. Himbeeri is raspberry, so that'll be a raspberry beer. Whether it's like a lambic, I doubt it, but we'll find out in a second. This one isn't written in Swiss German. Chocolate cherry stout. When I'm abroad and I'm speaking with Germans or Swiss about the stouts they make, I have a terrible habit of calling it stout. So I apologise to everybody for that. Not too much though. Right, so let us start with Chilbi. Now, I'm just looking at some notes. Chilbi. Now, on the front, there are some words by a Swiss poet talking about the waterfall over there, the Staubbach waterfall in Lauterbrunnen, which is a gorgeous place. It really is. Love it there. Beautiful. You've got to go. So on the front it says, and I've had to translate this, the soul of a man is like the water. It comes from heaven. It rises to heaven, and again it must descend to earth, ever changing. So yes, he's a poet from, his name's probably on there, it's a bit dark in here. He's a poet from the 18th century, and his words are on a few of their beers. So Chilbi, a pale ale, 4.9%, and it is made with barley and wheat malt. So let us give Chilbi, not Chilbi, a go. Oh, I can smell sweet fruits from here. Lively, really well carbonated. Hazy golden pale ale. Hazy golden pale ale. Bit of a smell of lemon meringue. Maybe a bit of grapefruit. Let's give it a go. Yeah, a good pale ale that. It likes a decent amount of carbonation. Very delicate, dare I say, sort of grapefruit element to it. A good amount of, a nice gentle balance of hops in there as well. Real nice gentle balance of hops. It is a good, again, I'll often say, I think this is a good summer drink. I think it is a good summer drink. You probably might enjoy it other times, but it's from a teeny tiny little brewery in somebody's garage, essentially. And it's really good quality. That is impressive. I really like it. Yes, there's a hint of citrus and sort of grapefruitiness to it, but it does have a good sweet balance in there as well, which will have been garnered by the barley in there, and a bit of the wheat malts as well. So that is Chilbi, a festival in Switzerland. Really enjoyable. So I will finish this, and then I will move on to the Arve, the pinewood beer, and crack on through the rest. So yeah, that is a good beer. That gets a good tick. Enjoyable. Light, refreshing, and nice citrusy, fruity, clean, good beer. Like it. Good job. Right, finish this, on to the next. Prost. Okay, time for Arve. I think that's, is it Arve? Arve? A lava beer. Right, so pinewood, Swiss pine. Again. Very bright. Need to give it some good distance on the pour just to generate a little bit of head. Oh, actually, sorry, Arve. There you go. Staubbach Bier. So I have had the pleasure of having an Arve beer from another Swiss brewery as part of the same trip, and I wasn't sure whether it was effectively a Groot or a Gruit. It's similar-ish. This will have hops in it as well. So, but that had a slight taste of a lambic beer. It had that earthy, horse blankety, but only on a subtle level. This one I don't know. Right, this is 5.2% ABV. That's pretty much all I know about it. So, ooh, yeah. So not too dissimilar to the Arve beer I had from Senboy in Switzerland. Similar sort of place, say that. It's just an earthy, woody scent to it. Like I said on that one, it felt like the kind of smell that you get when you take your dog through for a walk through the woods, through the forest, and it's damp. You get that fresh, crisp, earthy smell, and that's what I'm getting from that. But as the brewery owner showed, he showed us some of the wood shavings that he uses in it, and yeah, smell like a hamster cage, to be honest with you. That doesn't, because obviously it's lovely. It's got a lovely counterbalance from the malts that are involved. I don't. Does it actually tell me what's in there? I'm gonna have to turn my light on because it's so dark in here. It just says water, malts, hop, and yeast. Naturtrüb, so unfiltered, and nicht, but pasteurized. That's not exactly the word that's on there, but that's what it means. Put that back over there and put that over there. Right, let's go for it. Oof. A real fruity, initial taste. Yeah, citrus, apples, a real taste of good, clean, crisp fruits. Mildly dry, and a nice hoppy balance with that pine wood. That gives you just this very balanced bitterness to it. So this is a well-balanced beer, I've got to say. Now the other Arve beer I had a far more lambic-y taste to it. Lambic being the traditional Belgian beers with naturally occurring yeasts, so they have a real funky horsiness to them. Horsiness. This is more delicate than that. It's like it's got a taste of a nice blonde ale, and it hasn't got a lot of that. It hasn't got too much of that pine earthy character to it. This is more subtle than the one that I've had previously. So if you are kind of opposed to really prominent, unusual features in your light beers, this one I think will work for you. It's light, it's refreshing, it's a little bit dry. A little bit of carbonation in there. Actually, it is quite dry, but it's pleasant. That is pleasant, but it does have that little unusual earth-like character to it, which will come from the pinewood. Who'd have thunk, eh? Pinewood in a beer. Not a new concept, just not one I'm particularly, or haven't been particularly familiar with previously, or had experience of until my recent trip to Switzerland up in the Alps. But you know, you make use of the land around you, and when you're in the Alps, and you know, over the millennia they've obviously tried all kind of different things from the local surroundings, and when you've got pine trees everywhere, why wouldn't you see what they can offer when you're brewing a beer? And it comes up with something that is so different, so unique, but so enjoyable at the same time. Love it. And there's a good malty sweet character in there as well, which it just balances out really nicely. So I've got to say, Arve, whatever it is, good, really good, really good. So I'm gonna finish the rest of this, and then we'll move on to this raspberry guy right here. Cheers. Okay, on to Himbeeri, which I'm gonna need to put my lights on here. Has malts, wheat malts, raspberry. It's got lactose in it, so if you're lactose intolerant, don't go for this one. Hops and yeast. No idea what to expect from this. Is it going to be a lambic style? Depends what type of yeast they got in there, I guess. Because you get a lot of sort of raspberry lambic beers from Belgium. Sweet and sour combination. Oh. Hazy, because obviously it's unfiltered, but it is. I'm just going to hold it up to my antler lights. It's got a real red tinge in it from, obviously, the raspberry. Does it smell of raspberry? No. Well, maybe it does. I don't know. Do raspberries have a particular... They obviously have a very particular taste, but do they have a particular smell? It's got a lambic kind of smell to it, really. It's got that sort of... Oh, there it is. Yeah, cool. Yes, I smell raspberry. It's in there. But it's got a bit of smell, because raspberries are bitter, aren't they? Let's face it. They're tasty, but they're bitter. Right. Oh. I don't know if you can hear that on camera, but it is chucking it down outside here in Colwyn Bay. Right, let's go in for the Himbeeri. Yes. Straight away, raspberries. Dry, lovely upfront taste of raspberries. Not cloyingly so. Lovely upfront taste of raspberry. Then it goes dry, and then you start to get the sugars. You start to get the sugars then, so you get a little bit of that sweetness. It's not like it doesn't taste anything like alembic. You know, you get like cherry lambics and things like that, where it's really strong in fruit and the dare I say the sourness of the traditional sort of lambic beer. It's not like that at all. This is a light beer, nicely infused with. Gosh, it tastes a little bit like pavlova, because they often have raspberries in them, I guess. It's like a raspberry pavlova, that is. It really is. A bit of creaminess to it. Yes, I like it. I do. Very. It's got a nice dessertiness. It's got a nice dessert character to it, but it's not overpowering. It's nicely balanced. It's subtle, but not too subtle. I think you could drink that any time of year. Fair play. That's a good beer. That is a good beer. 5.1% ABV. Yeah. Probably more suited to better weather, as lagers and things like that tend to be, but yeah, I do you know what? That's good. That's good. Right. So if you're somewhere like Lauterbrunnen or the nearby Grindenwald, hop over. You've got the main. I mean, Lauterbrunnen is a very small place. Very small place. Beautiful but small. You walk over a bridge over to the river into a more residential area, and you would never know there's a brewery there unless you were looking for it. There's no signs. There's no advertising boards or anything like that. But there's just up a path. There's a house, and underneath there, the chap has got very modest brewing equipment. But it's if you're there, go there. I think you can contact him first to make an appointment or what have you. I took my chances. I went and knocked on his front door, and he's like, came for some beer. Yeah, no problem. Come downstairs. But yeah, swing by, and they've got so many other beers as well that, you know, I just couldn't bring them all back, because I hired a car there, but we obviously flew to Zurich and then drove around Switzerland, so I couldn't take too much back. In fact, my suitcase was over the weight limit on the way back, and then I was like stuffing jumpers and things like that into my hand luggage because of the beer I was bringing back. So if I'd have brought any more back, it wouldn't have been possible. But yeah, go there. Wow. I just love the fact that these are such quaint, modest little places hidden away that you would not know about unless you were actively seeking them. And my aim is to help you not have to just stumble across things and actively seek stuff, if you like. You'll know if you're ever in that area, there is a tiny little brewery that does some really good beer. Some really good beer. Because Swiss beer, I can, you know, the more commercial stuff, I can take it or leave it, if truth be told. But like the rest of the world now, there's these craft breweries everywhere, and some of them are doing some absolutely terrific stuff. And this chap is. Fair play to him. So Staubbach Bier, ooh, good beer. One more, I'm going to do the chocolate cherry stout. Get that out right. And then we're done. So finish this off and then on to the next. Cheers. Okay, last but not least, chocolate cherry stout. Now I'm getting my light out again because my Zunft house is romantically lit by these Bavarian antlers. So we've got water, hops, cacao, cherry, lactose, hops, yeast, 7% ABV, which I like a stout to have a bit of kick to it. And I like cherry. I do like cherry. Cherry and chocolate, gatto-y, like Black Forest gatto, in a beer, I'm a fan of, if truth be told. See if I'm a fan of this. Dark roasted malts with cacao in there, which will give it a bite, a bitter bite, I'm sure. Look at that. Ivory head, lovely dark body on it. Look at that. Yes. Oh, by the way. Chocolate and it's got the promise of a lovely after-meal dessert. Ooh, but do I get cherry on the nose? It's hard to tell after the other beers that I've been wading through here. I get chocolate, I get dark chocolate. Yeah, there's a slight fruit scent to it. It's got fruity chocolate. Yeah. And I'm not a massive one for eating desserts, by the way, or chocolate, but I do like a fruity chocolate, dark chocolate. Sometimes when I go to Belgium, that's something I like to buy. But anyhow, interesting. Head's gone down quite quickly. Oh, cacao. Yep, it's a stout with a real taste of dark chocolate. Nice and bitter, not too bitter. It's another one of those sitting by an open fire on a dark winter's evening type beer and taste. There is a real hint of cherry in there, which gives it a nice little balanced sweetness. because obviously cacao and your dark chocolates are extremely bitter. In a good way, though. Love a dark chocolate. But it's not, it doesn't taste like you're drinking something that's got lots of cherry in it. It's been just very delicately balanced, and I like that. Quite lively for a stout. Not particularly carbonate, but it's got a bit of activity on the tongue. That has a good dessert taste to it. It does. Do I get much on the tongue afterwards? Yeah, it's a bit like a Black Forest Ghetto, I guess, but not one that's been absolutely pumped full of sugar. Yeah. That, and at 7% ABV, cracking little stout, that really is. So yeah, if you're going to Switzerland, if you're going to go to the Alps, if you're going to go to places like Lauterbrunnen or Grindelwald, head over to this little brewery, get yourself a few bowls. If you're there in the summer, do you know what would be nice? Because there's so many great places around that area. We were there in October, and it's a little bit chilly. It's not the sort of days that you can just sit on the grass somewhere and have a picnic. It wasn't particularly cold, apart from up right in the mountains where there's lots of snow. But grab a couple of bowls and just go and sit on the grass, overlooking the mountains or the waterfalls, and enjoy some of their beers. And I guarantee it'll be magical. Because these beers will just be in sync with the surroundings. It'll just feel like you're having something that's truly local, truly exclusive in an absolutely stunning part of the world. Yeah. So, chocolate cherry stout. Very good. Thank you for tuning into this episode. If you don't follow us, please do, because there'll be lots of other places coming up around Europe, the world, and so on and so forth. A few other episodes around Switzerland and Liechtenstein. Give us a like, and hopefully you'll get some value and some good travel ideas. Go and visit places, or if you're visiting places, hopefully it just gives you some food for thought in terms of just places you can go and swing by and get a beer or two. Something not too mainstream, something not too commercial, and something that's crafted with love, and it is. So, Staubbach Bier, thank you, and thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Cheers.